Hey Cancer, welcome to your October 2018 Who's My Future Partner reading. This is Lauren with the Clarity Cure. Welcome back everybody. So nice to see you. Thank you for stopping by this month like you do every month. I love the support. You guys are awesome. Your comments, keep them coming, and your interaction with each other is really great as well. I meditated, shuffled the cards, laid them out for you. I am using the Distant Past Tarot, Distant Past, right? Isn't that what it's called? I believe so, by Jerry Totten. If you're interested, I love these cards. They're just gorgeous. I put the link to her website in my description box. Whew, sorry, need to take a breath there for a moment. I am using the Ascended Masters Oracle card and Wisdom of the Oracle by Baron Reed for your second clarifier. I'm sorry. A little tongue-tied there for a minute. Anyway, we're going to jump in. I'm going to turn these over and see what we have coming in for you. I know Venus goes, and I always kind of watch Venus with these readings, kind of get an idea of what's going on. And for you, Cancer, Venus is in your fifth house, but it's retrograding back into your fourth house. So, you know, a past love could come back into your life. But this is about your security, your financial security, maybe some forgiveness and or healing that needs to take place right now for you in October, or simply just taking responsibility for your own happiness, for yourself, reassessing your relationships, but for you, like what you really want, okay? Let's see what the cards are bringing in overall. Magician, very nice out of the gate. Okay, I see a real fresh, new relationship coming in here. This is a brand new start. Page of Wands. Okay. Your overall energy is the Magician, and this is quite promising. The Magician is ruled by Mercury. You got a lot of different sun signs going on here, but I think at its face value, as far as the meaning of the card, is this is you moving into more of an authentic space, feeling more aligned with who you are, at least now maybe believing in what you offer and bring to the table in relationships, doors are opening for you and you're expanding your social circles. So get out there and be the social butterfly that you can be, Cancer, when you want to be, I feel like there's an easier path coming. Underneath, that's the Eight of Coins or Eight of Pentacles. And this is you mastering new skills, rebuilding, assessing your situation for new solutions. It's really kind of a worker energy. But of course, it would apply in not only career and work, but relationships as well. So it seems like you've been putting in the effort to make some changes in your life. So this is good. And if you're not, this is what you need to do, especially with the astrological alignments. It makes sense for you to go deeper and find new ways to maybe how you can build your relationships on a whole other level. You do have exchanging gifts, and this is about the law of giving and receiving. Weighing everything out, because you're entering, like, what the essential meaning of the card is that you're entering a productive and enriching time for yourself, where there are a lot of opportunities that are going to be coming your way. But you have to honor them, and you have to put in the time and exchange your experience and skills with commitment, commitment in your heart. And it's funny, you have follow your heart as your second clarifier here. So you can do it. You have to commit heart and soul to what you really want, Cancer. Does that make sense? Yeah, love is an exchange of life force energy between two beings. It grows exponentially when it is reciprocated. You must give and receive in order for love to flourish and abundance to flow to you. So maybe there's just been an imbalance, and this is why maybe good time to reassess your relationships. Like I mentioned earlier, are you happy? Do you want to make changes? Is there somebody from your past that maybe you need to reconcile with or close the door on, for example? You're really being asked to follow your heart. Here's St. Francis coming in to say hello this reading. Maybe getting out of your head, because you have the Eight of Swords here as your obstacle. So you're really, you've really been in your head, Cancer, just maybe feeling trapped or stressed out, maybe which direction to go. I see a couple people possibly coming in here for you, but your card is here as well. This is about making a really important decision, deciding which path to go down. However, it's a very empowering energy. It's a very victorious card. It's you in the driver's seat. However, in this particular position here, in this spread, this is how will you meet this new person? Well, let's just start here. I'm sorry, I'm kind of jumping all over the place this month. I'm sorry. Okay, who is your next future partner and what are they like? And you receive the Fool. So the Fool is ruled by Neptune, which is very Piscean energy. This could be a Pisces, not necessarily, but this person is definitely in a place where they're on a brand new path. Maybe you meet each other when you're both journeying down this new road, so to speak, on a fresh, brand new start. This person is, very excited to move forward with their dreams, so to speak. And they're just taking that very first step and may not necessarily be looking where they're going as they waltz into your life. But this is where they are. They're on this first step of a new journey. Not really just being, very carefree, like not a care in the world. And that might be nice for you, Cancer, out of the gate, to meet somebody that's very available or carefree and exciting to be around. And how will you meet this person? Now, you can meet this person, got a major arcana here, like I mentioned earlier, the Chariot. Okay, this could be another Cancer person coming in to introduce you. This could be simply you, Cancer. I feel like this is you deciding to move down this new path, maybe start dating, or opening your heart more to rising above any conflicts that you have. Boy, you can even meet this person on a trip. Maybe you decide to take a vacation, or maybe you're traveling for business and boom, you meet this person. Now, your first impression of them is the Seven of Pentacles. So this another 7. Chariot is a 7. So you got two 7s on top of each other. 0, 1, a lot of new beginnings. A lot of new beginnings, but also assessing your situation, So I feel like you maybe are coming from a place where you're like not quite sure what you want. Devil is your outcome, and you are mentally stressed. So you do need to work on some things here for yourself, Cancer. But this person is really focused on working very hard, and their next move, like your impression is, oh, this is a very hardworking person. They have a good foundation. They have tangible assets in their life. But I don't know, like the timing could be slow with this person because they're busy, moving down this new path. They actually might not have time for me like I thought, even though they're very carefree in their heart. They're waiting. They're in the middle of waiting for their crops to bloom, like maybe they're invested in their future by having certain goals, and they've manifested where they want to go, but they're on like this new journey and taking it very seriously. You know what I'm saying? Like now they're like, okay, I'm on this new journey because I've done the work and I want to see where I'm going, kind of thing, How will they affect you? Page of Wands. Very sweet. Another new energy here of someone new entering your life. This is a very creative, fiery energy of new beginnings. You know, it's funny because you have the Fool card and the Page of Wands are like, I call them sister cards because they're very similar in energy, being carefree and ready to take on the world, very free-spirited. Um, you know, gosh, this person could be on the verge of a discovery, you know, kind of energy, and they're just very excited, very enthusiastic, and they're walking down this new path. I'm wondering if for some of you this could be somebody you known in the past. Is very possible for others of you, if that resonates for you, okay, because there's some characters here, okay. You definitely have some Piscean energy. You have Earth, you have some Earth energy here. This could be a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn person. Because what kind of relationship will this be? Boom, Queen of Pentacles. Wow, very nurturing, loving relationship. The potential is pretty big here. This is a very supportive energy. I call her Incarnate Mother Earth, but as you know, guys, in my general readings, you know, it can go, you know, there's no gender specific. It's just really hard to pinpoint that. But this is somebody that could be like a counselor or a teacher, somebody that's very practical, somebody that plans, you know, they know the key to success and to create some stable income and to have these tangible assets in their life and grow, or to make whatever they want to do a reality. They have to work for it. And she's worked for it. Okay? This earth sign. It could be a domineering female, maybe for some of you. But I like this energy. The Seven of Coins, the Queen of Coins. This would be a very successful earth sign person for you here that really knows what she's doing. For others of you, this could be, I feel like another water sign person. Could be a Pisces. But you know, you're going to have to get out of your head. I feel like there's some kind of misstep here with the Devil card as your final outcome. Because this is ego. There's something going on here, Cancer, where I feel like maybe you feel you're not in control, or you're feeling codependent in your relationships, and maybe there's things you need to look at about yourself. Because you certainly don't want to self-sabotage yourself, but you're really stuck in your head. There's some kind of maybe fear here, or maybe some old juju or restrictions, blockages that need to be overcome. Because this is a self-limiting beliefs. So maybe you don't believe you could have this person. But you know, the magician energy here is very powerful for you. I'd grab a hold of that energy for the month of October, like a kite, you know, and believe in yourself, because this is really, really powerful here. It's like you could pull the rabbit out of the hat. You could do whatever you want. You're so close. Part of this is about you moving into your own power, but for the right reasons, you know, not being attached to the material world. And it's funny because you have the Queen of Coins here, who's all about practicality and material matters in their lives. But this is a little different. This is being chained, like you're maybe, yeah, you know, like I was saying earlier, if this is somebody that's coming back into your life, that maybe you've known before, I feel a little bit of that for some of you. You don't want to get back for the wrong reasons, okay? Because there could be just ego involved here and not true love. Does that make sense? Like maybe there's some kind of, you know, old not drama, what's the word? Attachments here. And that's definitely for those that have somebody that's coming back with Venus retrograde, and you're maybe considering it, and maybe that's where the stress is, and you're being asked to follow your heart. However, there's give and take here, and you need to focus on truly what you want for yourself and moving into your own power. However, I feel like this could be self-sabotage. Okay, so what they're saying, how can I explain this? Sometimes they show me pictures, so I have to like put it into words. It's almost as if there's a certain element of dysfunction within the relationship. For those of you that are dealing with somebody from your past, there's a codependency here where you think it's love, or you're together for all the wrong reasons, and I would just say you have to be really careful of that. Let me see here what's that, because this would be the next card. Temperance, being patient, Knight of Wands, Seven of Cups. What's under here? The Magician. Oh, Eight of Coins, right? We looked at being hopeful. Five of Wands. Yeah, I mean, I think leaving October, going to November, there's going to be a lot of communication here with the Knight of Wands coming in here. He's the deliverer of the tarot, boy, and Knights love action. They're kind of already in the process of moving, so it's almost as if you're being asked to be really patient here and continue to balance yourself, but you're going to find out really where you stand. I think by moving into November, there's something that's going to come in, an offer's going to come in, or you're going to find out what's been going on, or being able to really assess your situation. Some of you could be actually moving, with the Chariot card here. This could actually be a physical move. Maybe you decide to move. Maybe, after working on yourself here, right, or deciding what you want in this relationship, know that you have options, all right? So whoever this new person is coming in, it's almost as if, like, you're transitioning, even though, the Death card isn't here. I feel that it's like you're in this place of transition, and you're entertaining, you're dating, you're entertaining new people, but it's almost as if you have to work on yourself first to be able to make smarter choices in the future. You may be feeling overwhelmed by the end of October, moving into November. But this is okay, I think you're going to find the direction that you need with the Knight of Wands here. Okay, this is information coming in for you that I think is going to clear up some of this confusion and what you really want and which way you're going here. Does that make sense? Yeah. It's okay. I mean, we're all at different stages in our lives. Some of you are going to be dealing with possibly a past love, deciding if you want to get back together. Some of you are definitely dealing with a new person coming in here, but still, yeah, and maybe you're torn, right, about your past and your future. You really need to follow your heart and really look at the reciprocation here in your life and what role you play in your relationships and how that does and does not work for you. And like I mentioned earlier, you got the Star card under here too, which talks about planetary alignments. It's a really critical month for you, Cancer. I think this is actually interesting timing and how it's definitely coordinating or resonating with the astrology. Like, where do you get your security? Because you got some money cards here too. So what drives your security? That's what you need to look at in relationships, in money, because money's playing a large role for you as well. Venus rules money. um, and love. So some money could be an issue here too, or how you deal with it. Okay. Forgiveness too. Finding love for yourself, but also forgiveness on the past or any present relationship is going to play a role here. Even there might be an element, because once Venus moves back into the fourth house, there could be some family juju here too. I don't mean bouncing all over, but I figured I'd just throw a little of that in there too, because of the where Venus lands in your chart for October. Just giving you a little extra tidbits where I can. So that's really it, Cancer. I can't think of anything else that's coming in, or I don't hear any other messages coming in, is what I should say. Just be good to yourself. You could very easily, get yourself out of this. Because you can see by this depiction that these are just ribbons, right? And they're not like chains where she's bound and locked and keyed. And if you see the swords, she could very easily step right through the swords and rip all this stuff off. So this is unnecessary worry, being too much in your head and fearing the worst. And you don't want to find yourself in a place where you're allowing that, because the odds are with the Devil card here, which could be Capricorn person as well, not necessarily, this is telling me there's still some stuff you need to work on. These restrictions here, okay, need to be overcome. So yeah, maybe you're dealing with pain and loss, or you're feeling like a victim. But you got to pull yourself up by your bootstraps and take a look at how you played a role, right? Especially with past juju, or even moving forward in your life. It's a good time to reassess what you really want in your life and who you are, and being really patient with yourself. And I think that's just part of the learning curve, right? That's the journey in life that we take, that we're all kind of on this road of self-discovery. But it's what we do. Like, can we rise above and grow from our mistakes? Sometimes it could take years. Sometimes some people never learn their lesson, but there's always that option. There's always that door, door number one. Do I want to take responsibility for my life and heal and move forward and learn from my mistakes and be successful? That's what it feels like here for you, Cancer. So listen, God bless you guys, okay? Stay out of your head. Know that the one cool thing here is that you can manifest anything that you want. There's lots of possibilities and options for you. So feel inspired, and maybe write a list of the different options that you have. Instead of getting confused or overwhelmed, I always find like writing things down. That's the Virgo in me. I'm a Pisces, but I have Virgo, not Virgo rising, a Virgo North Node, right? So it's like, and it's funny because it's my opposite sign to begin with, but I'm always like, I got this like Piscean practical weird thing going on all the time. It's a little strange, but I'm very orderly, I'm very organized. So that's the Virgo in me. So I love writing lists or writing things out, because it just really helps me to focus on, okay, I have door number one, door number two, or even just expressing yourself in a journal or whatever, It's funny because when I first started journaling years ago, and I'd go back and read my stuff, I was like, wow, I wrote that? It's very prolific, you'd be surprised like how therapeutic it can really be to help the healing process in more ways than one. So You will find your clarity. Keep your feet on the ground, Cancer, my beautiful Cancers, and don't rush, you know. If you find yourself struggling through the month of October, accept it, okay? Go through the healing process. If this new person is fun for you, enjoy their company, because I feel there's some potential here with this person. I really, really do. And I would definitely say for sure it's an earth sign. It's an earth sign person, which is good for us water signs. I'm a Pisces too. But of course, all the others, you know, planets play a role in the personalities as well. It's not just their, you know, their sun sign. But anyway, God bless you guys. I do need to skedaddle. I want to get these all out for you guys, and I am running a little bit behind. So, namaste. Hope you enjoyed the video and the reading, and we will see you in November. All right, Cancer, take care. Bye-bye.